Hello there everyone, this is Good Guy Palps, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as the Molly. We're playing with the Corporations and Monopolies game mode, focusing on lots and lots of wealth and lots of gold, which we're going to definitely do as the Molly, as well as try and generate lots of faith. And we also are playing with secret societies, so we're going to have to try and find the right secret society for us. And with that, let's go ahead and get right into it. Thanks for all your support, guys. Just hit 100 subscribers, so thank you so much for your love and support. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Regardless, thank you for being here, and I love you all. Now with this, I think we're going to want to go ahead and move our settler. Based off this starting location, we want to get to desert as the Molly. I think we're going to come this way and explore, and right now, I think the first place we want to settle is either right here or right here. Now if we settle here, we immediately work this copper tile, which is pretty nice. If we settle here, we'd get more faith and more initial food. You know what? I think we will try and get to here. It's a little bit more of a gamble. It's going to take a little bit longer to settle. Wow, look at all this desert. That is going to be nice in the long run. All right, there's a goodie hat. Let's go grab that. It's a little early. Oh, and we met a city-state. There we go. Got an envoy there. We didn't meet the Owls of Minerva, though. I think we actually have to have our city in place. Speaking of that, let's get our city down. We're going to be getting 6 faith per turn. So our first economic policy card is going to be the urban planning, because we don't need the faith from God King. Now that we've got the city, let's grab the tribal village, and we've met the Owls of Minerva. Yes! That's who we definitely want, especially since we want to focus on gold. Now, the Void Singers would also be tempting, because we'd get a lot of faith out of it, but gold is kind of what we're going for right now. Lots and lots of gold. And we get an economic policy slot, so let's go ahead and take that. And I don't think we can actually use that policy slot until we get a government, a chiefdom, so... Monument's tempting, giving us culture, but I think a scout is what we're going to want. We're going to want at least 1 scout, maybe just 1, so we can get production on other stuff since our production is so limited as the Molly. Speaking of that, let's get mining in so that we can get our mines down, and that will let us get lots and lots of gold. We've met Bandar Brunei as well. We were the first to meet them? We were. I figured we were. We're awfully close. Let's go ahead and bring our warrior west. Oh, beautiful. We met Muscat. Let's take a look at their bonuses. Bandar Brunei is +1 amenity. That's Muscat, actually. +1 amenity in cities with a commercial hub. We're definitely going to get that, so we will use their bonus. Kumasi is going to help our trade routes, and Bandar Brunei is going to help our trade routes even more. So we're definitely going to want to keep these as our own. Let's see. All right, so we're pretty far south. There's probably no AI over here. That probably means there's a lot of room to the north. This is a little trick you can do to twist your camera to see how far away you are from the edge. Because of that, let's bring our warrior this way. In fact, we probably want to get mining first. No, you know what? Let's actually pivot and start going for astrology. Because with that holy site, we need to get our pantheon down so that we can get the desert folklore pantheon. That's going to be pretty much a necessity as the Molly. If you don't get desert folklore as the Molly, you might as well kiss your victory goodbye, in my opinion. I kind of want to see it down here. You know what? Maybe we won't. There is our pantheon. There is desert folklore. Holy site districts get +1 faith from adjacent desert tiles. That means we're probably going to want to put our holy site about right there. Or maybe right there. Actually, that's the best one right there. So it'll be next to a bunch of mines and completely surrounded by desert. Right here would also be very, very good. Let's go ahead. We can come explore this later since there's no AI down here. Let's get over here and see what's around us. The desert goes this way as well. So I think our first scout, we're going to send this direction. And then after that, we'll probably, since we already have this much population, we'll put production into a builder. And a tribal village. We get both economic slots, so we really only need this. Let's go ahead and take double experience for recon units. I met the Void Singers, but we're not going to join them. They also boosted astrology. Odd. Astrology, I thought you had to find a natural wonder, but...
Oddly,
hey, a
it
natural
appears
wonder.
not to be the scar of
What
a
do you know?
meteorite,
Right on
but a
cue.
deeply eroded...
And we got a promotion because we got the double XP, so that just worked out great. We do have barbarians over here, so let's actually pivot our warrior up here to defend the homeland. I also like that we grew to work this, which we're working... You know what, we have the gold. Let's buy one of these 3 food tiles. It's better than a 1 production tile in general. We might want to hold on to a bit more gold in case we need to buy something like a slinger. So let's work on a settler, because we're probably going to want to settle about right here. I think that's going to be surrounded by desert, and that way we can grab all of these luxury resources. Wow, that would have been a phenomenal start location. With that, let's go for foreign trade first. Although there is an argument for craftsmanship. Especially because, you know what, we probably... mysticism to get great profit points. I'm not sure how much we'll use the preserves this game as the Mali. I do want to do a game with like the Maori or America and use the preserves a lot, but craftsmanship would always get builders out. No, foreign trade's better. With the Mali, foreign trade, you start trading and you get that faith up and the gold up, and then you use that to buy all your builders and settlers and stuff. Let's move forward 1, then take the promotion for hill movement. There's an encampment. Let's go ahead and just eliminate that. There's no reason not to now. But let's pop up onto the hill. Good thing these city-states are fighting off these enemy scouts. Interesting comment here. We now can get a holy site. Now, do we want to... We need a religion, right? We have to get a religion. So, do we nab this holy site and save up the gold to purchase a settler, since we're getting a decent amount of gold, and we get this holy site down for a +6 faith per turn, not to mention we start getting our great profit points. We might have to do that. We definitely want to get that down as soon as possible. That settler is normally what you want to go for first, but 20 turns is a long time to wait. And we would need 320 gold, which is only about 200 more gold than we have, so about 20 turns worth of gold. So it's pretty much the same. Let's start working on mining, and then we can get, theoretically, a settler faster. There is another goodie hut. Let's go grab that. And we've met Valletta. We're the first to meet Valletta. Interesting. I'm surprised, seeing that they're much further north. I figured there'd be AI up here that would have met them first, but looks like we're a little lucky. We might have a lot of space for our own. Let's heal up our warrior. And let's move here and here so we can go on to that tribal village. We can't... Oh my goodness. I really don't want to spend the gold on a slinger. So we're going to put a turn of production back into a settler. 14 turns actually now is pretty decent. The city's growing so quickly that we might actually be able to produce this settler. And maybe, you know what, let's actually... I keep going back and forth, right, back and forth, but maybe it's best to produce the settler and then the holy site. So we get those 2 cities down. We could actually buy this, boosting our production significantly. What are we working? 3 foods, a couple production. We could spend the gold and maybe get another food tile, but we actually don't need that, so let's work on the settler. Back to the settler, and then we'll heal this guy up, and yeah, that's pretty much what we want. Let's grab this goodie hut. Where do we kill the enemy scout first to prevent them from getting to wherever they're going over here and reporting us to their barbarian overlords? Looks like we won't grab that, so let's come back and get this, and we got another free recon unit, and we kill them right there. Beautiful. Let's go next turn. Actually, we'll probably produce the settler, but spend money on a builder. Let's heal up our scout. There's another barbarian scout. We'll bring this scout over this way, so let's start bringing this scout up north. Someone just built the Great Bath. Good for
Who
the
deserves more credit?
Deity AI. And your ridiculous bonuses. Good for you. Now, we want to probably go for currency as soon as we can. So let's grab these. Let's grab animal husbandry. Actually, we're going to be full up on housing soon. Let's grab pottery. Heal up our warrior again. Yeah, we're already filled on housing right there. 5 out of 6, so let's see. What's that 5th tile working? A 1 production tile. We can do better than that. If we spend the gold, we could work this. However, this doesn't actually help us since we are filled up on housing. It would be better to work on... it might be better to save up our money for a builder, to be honest. However, a 3 production would significantly assist our production towards the settler. Let's do that. I think that's worth it. It hinders the builder abilities coming up, but we just won't be able to get a builder soon, but that will mean we work that and get our settler out. Probably 2 turns faster, I'd say. Yeah. I guess that's actually a turn faster. But... Alright, so there's another goodie hut and a barbarian encampment. And this jungle's really holding us back. Probably want to, if there's AI up here, we're probably going to want to get cities up here in these choke points as well. Let's go next turn. We have met Hunza. We weren't the first to meet Hunza, so there is an AI up here, but we seem very, very secluded, which I think I'm happy with. Let's snag that and move. Let's see. It depends if they're going to attack us if I want the promotion now or next turn, right? If they attack us, then I take the promotion heal. That's probably worth the wait. Let's send our envoy to Hunza for that extra gold in the capital, even though we would like to become the suzerain of one of these guys. That gold in the capital is going to help us overall. I'd like to finish these guys off so we have an escort for the settler here, but there's probably... actually, there might be some... Let's see, yeah, we're not going to have an escort for that settler, so we're just going to have to be extra careful.
That's the positive aspect.
Alright, the double recon is great. I kind of want to keep it. However, we are about to fight a decent... Let's actually wait, before we change that, let's move our scout to see if we discover anything. We do not. Yeah, let's go up that way, and then let's bring our scout over here, take the... that promotion, and then let's go ahead and change the policy to combat strength versus barbarians just for a little bit so that we can clear this encampment. We can now get a trade route, but I think a builder first is best, and mysticism would be tempting, but it's really not that, it's really not worth getting mysticism to get the great profit points until you have a slot for it. So let's go for early empire and go next turn. Yeah, this guy needed that +5 combat strength, or he would have died that turn. This could be a really nice coastal desert city, actually, like right here. Get pearls, definitely fish. In fact, and then right here could make a really solid campus, even next to that reef. All right, so we're about to get our settler in.
No man ever wetted.
I want to be a little careful with this, but in general it should be fine. Let's grab the holy site and let's clear the encampment. It's going to give us gold. We met this thing. In fact, we met all 4. I think we actually met all 4 secret societies. I've never seen that before. Normally I only ever meet 3. I thought you could only meet 3. Well, all right, now that we have this scout up here and he's extremely trapped, and that'll be an amazing campus or holy site. Let's move him over here, heal him up for a turn. This scout, we could either bring him up to this little bridge, or we can come see what's down here. Bridge is probably better. It's debatable, but let's grab animal husbandry. We did. Wow, they attacked us, so we actually got the elimination, giving us the boost towards Bronze working. Beautiful. So we should be able to settle that. And look at all these units these city-states have. With that, let's... The question will be, do we do something like a shrine? 200 gold is what we need. Or do we get a third settler out? Which, by the way, we'll probably put the settler right here, another city. We might want to start pinning out where we're going to put our cities. We're probably going to put one probably right there. Probably another one about 1, 2, 3, 4-ish away. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either that or on the incense. Probably here. And then another one on fresh water right here, I think. Connecting this little lake to the ocean. Kind of cool. And next to 2 desert tiles, which is nice. With that, we probably would put another one. We could instead settle over here, but that fresh water is going to be pretty beneficial. We'll probably settle right there. Some of these cities are going to be pretty close, but that's fine. Then we probably would put one just kind of in the middle of this desert. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we probably would settle right there, which means we put the next city about right here-ish. If we want to claim up that whole desert. That's probably the worst desert place to settle, though. It's debatable. And then we probably would put another city around here, give or take, depending on what we find. That's kind of what our empire is going to look like, most likely. Someone built Stonehenge. Someone is going to get a religion. No one's getting great profit points per turn, though. But hey, Simon Peter. We'd love to get Simon Peter. It's cool. Alright. We got our second city in. Immediately start building a holy site. Ooh, interesting. We want a +6, but they're on hills, so it's probably worth... it is worth buying this tile. We have to wait longer for a builder again, but... We don't want a +4 holy site, we want a +6. And we don't have to wait too long for the builder. Do you need more housing in the capital? We knew that, though. Let's go next turn. Booyah, look at that holy site. +6 faith. Now, this is kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. If we check out the great profit points, we're actually the first to start getting them. Or tied with first. But the Deity AI starts to pick that up real fast. So a shrine is tempting, another settler is tempting. A trade route's very tempting. Honestly, I think we're alone, so we don't really need to... And honestly, the city-states are handling the barbarians for the most part. We kind of had a nice, pretty lucky start here. So with that, I think it's worth getting the shrine, putting production into it, while we save up the gold to buy the builder. Ooh, Norway is a brutal neighbor. And Crater Lake. Which means
if there are no dogs,
they might be going for... Oh, we met the Hermetic Order. I thought we already met them. Must not have. They, I wonder if they're getting a holy site. I don't see one. Could be one right here, though. Let's grab writing so that we can move towards currency, which we will boost with a trade route as soon as we can. Let's also bring our warrior. Probably will settle our next city right here. Clearing the encampment is probably a solid idea, but also exploring down here for other goody huts is nice. He does not like us, and that is completely fine. Okay, so we've met the Vatican City. Oh, and enforced borders, but we were on the other side, so that's actually as good as it could be. Lots of desert up here. This is a very deserty map. We got the 200 gold. Let's buy our builder. Improving these would be nice. However, floods could just damage them. I think we're going to want to improve these 2 mines and the copper. Although, ooh, horses. That's tempting. The mines give us a big benefit, though. We also might want to spend our next gold to grab this to make sure that the Kumasi city-state never grabs it. Same with this incense. Because if they did, we probably would just have to kill them for the luxury resource so that we can have our monopolies. Alright, so this is actually not the best place. The best place is going to be 1, 2, 3. No, we can't do it there. So the best place is probably going to be on this river. Let's see, those horses are pretty solid. That's a little far away. But it would give it this whole area. So. We actually kind of just snagged a really awesome part of the map here. Let's bring the builder. This tile is the most beneficial tile for us to, like, we're definitely going to be working that. So let's go improve the copper first. Pearls there, that's nice. They have a large army. 452. It's turn 36. How is that? Like, they've just been building warriors nonstop. Wow, I'm glad we're not next to them. That's
It was luxuries like egg.
beautiful. So now we can really improve our policy slots. So our production doesn't even increase, but we are getting 6 more gold per turn now because of that. Let's bring... I wouldn't mind actually bringing them all the way down here to improve this luxury resource. We do 3 improvements, we'll boost craftsmanship. Which we're going to want to do. Do we want to boost for gold or boost for production and food and housing? Do that for now. We're not working those tiles, so it's probably better to improve the wheat and then come down here and improve that. Now, let's see. Unlocked with an envoy. 1 economic policy slot. Each trade route sent to a city-state awards 1 envoy there. That's really good, actually. I'm tempted with Magnus. The harvesting doesn't help, but the prevention of losing settlers population is pretty epic. Let's put him in the capital. Let's check the great people. It's still the first great prophet, but we're not getting the as many great person points as we probably need. There is America.
Welcome to the United States of America.
Thank you.
If you can
The United States of America. Love to sample your hospitality. There's Nolan's. That shrine feels like it's taken forever. But I think these turns are just taking longer. The Mark of Evil. He does not like the Owls of Minerva, which is funny because the theoretical group of the Owls of Minerva are in America. Let's see. How did we not meet them first? Just kidding. Let's see. Wow, that actually just went down significantly because of this. Shrine in 4 turns, very nice. Let's go next turn.
Writing means sharing.
11 turns till growth. We'll probably get this naturally without Kamasi grabbing it. So I think we'll just take the gamble and instead spend gold on either, probably a trader, actually. That would boost commerce, or currency, I mean. We also have a couple of these we want to grab. Let's grab irrigation. We're about to boost that right this next turn with when we improve that wheat, so it's pretty well timed. Can we get open borders with them? Because that would be pretty convenient. I don't know if that's really worth it, but at least we can go explore, and there should be. I wonder if that's because it's breathtaking, which it's, oh it is, that's so they're getting those phenomenal yields that America gets. From breathtaking tiles, we improve this, boosting irrigation. We come over here to grab the gypsum. We finish the shrine in just a couple turns, and we honestly might buy the shrine here if we can save up the gold for it. We're only getting 1 per turn right now, but there still should be 4 left, so. Let's see what tiles we're working here. That's pretty terrible. Let's actually swap the tile we just improved so this city grows faster, and mostly because this capital will just work this tile now. I thought there'd be like a city or a tribal village down here, but there's not. Though we maybe could 1, 2, 3, 4 place a city down here if we wanted to snag this incense. Let's take a peek to see if there's any quality coastal resources there. I don't know how those are breathtaking. So if you're America and you had this mountain range, that would be some really nice yields. Alright, so I think we want to save up the gold to buy the shrine in Gene. So I think we want to either produce a settler or get a trade route. And I think the settler is the best thing we can do. Builders would be nice, the trader would be nice, the Grand would be really, really nice. But we need another city out. And that's just what it comes down to. Next turn. We'll boost craftsmanship next turn. Now that's unfortunate. No good resources there. This should give us a free military unit if we can snag it. Alright, yeah, we'll have to do another turn of culture anyways. There's their capital, Washington. They built the pyramids. Very nice. That free settler is so tempting. Could we get it back to us? No. We'd have to come all the way around. Still tempting though. Just to take him and just like go settle a city over here. It'd be pretty funny. Let's improve the quarry.
Skill without imagination.
That finished craftsmanship, letting us get rid of this card. And this, taking our production towards double experience to recon is still probably best. We're not building any units. We are building a settler though. And it boosts masonry, which is really nice. We might need to get some units though, based off how many encampments are near us. We do have 300 faith. So with that, we should be able to buy a great profit before they are snagged up. We'd like to avoid that, but if it gets down to where there's only a couple left, we'll just buy them. Got our free heavy chariot from the meteor, which is admittedly pretty great. Let's come explore what's right here. We know it's mostly city-state, but we'd like to see what tiles are there. If there's a luxury resource that we could go, might have to conquer.
The man who has grit enough to bring about.
Okay. Let's go for currency. We'll get that trade route in eventually. But commercial hubs and faith holy sites are our bread and butter. Okay, yeah, we're not going to build the shrine here. 18 turns takes just too long, but we can get it with gold eventually. We should be getting 3 now, right? Because we completed that shrine. So with that, we're pretty competitive. We're in the mix to get the religion, but there's already 2 out of 5. We'll probably spend the faith in a couple turns and just buy the great profit and be done with it. We're getting enough faith per turn that it's not that big of a deal. So we probably will buy the shrine. Let's work on a trade route. Ooh, run away from that horseman. We're in the classical era, in a normal age. But if we take excess of the evangelist, we will be in a golden age next era, no problem. Okay, let's see. Just paranoid about not getting a religion. On Deity, it just feels like sometimes the AI makes sure you don't get a religion. Sounds good. Thank you, America. Also, we definitely got this. That is great news. Ooh, that is a really nice place to settle with truffles and olives. I'm sure we'll ever be able to expand that far without warfare, but to where we'd like to send trade. Oh wow, they damaged the the barbarians. It's awesome. Vatican City would be nice too.
The sea seemed to roll back
Vesuvius.
upon itself.
Beautiful. We got another promotion here. With that 500 gold, 2 religions claimed. We're gonna go ahead and grab our great profit. Because we purchased them, they don't have the movement. Just kind of interesting aspect of it. Wow, lots of barbarian scouts here. Let's get our warrior up here to protect us, and let's focus on taking that guy out. We're gonna have to heal him up though. Can move after attacking. Once you get them to ambush, they're pretty epic. Got our great religion. Our religion with our great prophet. As the Molly, let's take a scorpion. And what should the religion be? Something with money. Diamonds, gold, power. Greed. That can be our religion. Greed. Beautiful. All right, so +1 amenity in cities with 2 specialty districts. Not bad. Oh wow, production. That is, work ethic would be pretty nice as the Molly. You get that kind of offsets your production in the early game. The campus and theater square districts with faith, pretty solid because we're going to be getting a lot of faith, but we're going to want to use our faith to spread our religion, and we're already going to use our faith to buy all of our commercial hub buildings. So that's kind of debatable. Now, religious community international trade outs provide +2 gold to cities with holy sites and additional +2 for every building in the holy site. That is phenomenal. Our trade outs are going to be bringing in a ton of gold if we take that. Ooh, man, there's some good ones. I think I take this though. In the long run, that's just going to be really, really nice. Now, a worshiper belief, typically you want to get those later. And we want to grab something like tithe to grab and immediately more gold. Though scripture is not bad. Which I think actually, no, here's scripture. And I don't see anything else that actually is really tempting. I think we'll take tithe. +1 faith for holy site or theater. Yeah, let's take tithe. I'm really going to be up to 19 gold per turn. Plus we want to focus on gold, so that works out really nicely. Pretty soon we'll actually be able to buy the shrine. You actually might want to buy a slinger.
It is equally important to have a happy and engaged workforce as it is to have a profit.
This is the double XP. We are going to be fighting some barbarians, though. We are building settlers. Let's take a look at everything we got going on. We just lost a population here, which is fine. That's not a huge deal. Focusing the cities on wonders is kind of nice as the Malay, because then you just plan on buying all these later. Though in 12 turns, less actually, because in 5 we'll get the trade route. We'll be able to build a commercial hub, which is our specialty building, a Saguba. So let's actually grab the granary, I think, here. Although the Hanging Gardens only takes a few turns longer and it gives us a much bigger bonus. Let's do that first. We'll build it right there. Let's get our settler going out that direction with hopefully our warrior ready to protect it. We're gonna have to heal up a bit right there. And I think we're gonna go ahead and promote Magnus so that we can build settlers without losing anything. Now we do want to change our policy slots though and take this out, build our wonder faster, and get other production as well. So let's get open borders with Norway. Even trade. Very nice. Mount Vesuvius is always active. This is a great start for America, despite maybe the fact that there's a little bit of too much desert, but this breathtaking will just give them phenomenal yields. Now let's go east. Let's go further east. Doesn't look like anyone's out here. And if no one's out here, they're completely separated by Norway, the biggest threat, and they would have the rest of this continent to themselves. Just isn't even fair. Now do we want to come settle over here, which is definitely nice, or start grabbing some of these contested areas? I think we want to go straight to this freshwater place first, and then we'll probably come here next, and then up here and here, claim these contested lands, then we'll settle the rest of the continent. City-state's been defeated. Someone just built the Oracle. We can purchase. All right, they got that. We weren't able to get it last turn, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's bring our chariot up here, and we can spend the faith if we wanted to grab a missionary. And that's actually really tempting because then we can spread our religion to the city-states, giving us a lot of era score. And the reason not to is to save our faith to get our markets for essentially free, but that'll be a while till we can get that anyways. Since we have to build the districts, and that's gonna take plenty of time. Let's get a missionary. Converts in 15, 14, 15 turns. Let's come over here to where we can convert this city immediately. Coming here is a little risky since the volcano's active. So, oh yes, let's take that free settler if we can. I want it. We do lose a mine spot by settling here, but I think it's the best place we could be. Fresh water in the desert. Let's see. We have 300 gold. What can we use that on? Builders. Actually, a granary in the capital. Oh, we were going to use it for the shrine. Hilarious. I've done that so many times. We have the great religion. We have the religion, I mean, so it's not that big of a deal. We can get the shrine later. Let's build our city. in Timbuktu. And let's immediately put down a holy site right here for a +6. This is a +7. Oh my goodness, that's a +10. I don't think I've ever seen a +10 holy site. That means this one will probably be a +10-ish right here too. That is beautiful. Let's spread our religion. So now we are getting greed. Greed. Oh, that's awesome. These are going to convert and give us the era score, so we probably want to bring up our missionary now to come up here and spread it to like Hunza or Vatican City would be nice. Do any of them have a mission to spread our religion? Rider, trade route, galley, archer, trade route. Let's send them up to Vatican City. Across the river so we can chase that settler. And with that, should be good to go next turn. We get our trade route. Our seas are unprotected. Yeah, well, we don't need a navy yet. So the next, when we send the trade route, we will be boosted. +10 gold is pretty solid. Let's actually send trader to the capital though, and let's work on something else so we don't waste a turn of science. Let's go towards the wheel. And let's go ahead and start working on plus loyalty. I think we actually want to put this in the capital to do either settler bonuses. I guess it doesn't matter if we plan on just buying settlers with faith. We still probably would want to get some in the capital. In the meantime, we want to build districts, but we're going to get a commercial hub next turn, so let's probably put time into the shrine. Quit running from me, settler. You know you want to be with me. Alright, Vatican City, we can actually trade with them. It's a little risky, but we do get a envoy there.
Wealth consists not...
Maybe we put our next city right here. Let's bring up our warrior up here just so we have someone making sure there's no barbarians protecting that trade, and we can protect that trade route. Same thing here. And then with that, we're going to want to quit producing this and grab the Saguba. +5. Let's see, what is its bonuses? +2 for each adjacent holy site. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Putting your holy sites near each other helps you get really nice Sagubas. We might get a great Saguba like right here-ish, but it's fine. The holy sites placement was more important. A +5 is nice. What's the other thing? For every 2 adjacent district tiles. Okay. This is... Is there adjacency bonus to mines? Oh, +2 gold bonus from a tile containing a river edge. Okay, that's why it's the it's better here. Okay. What's gonna be better? This contains a river's edge though. I guess that gives it the +4, and then it's the +1 because it's adjacent to the city center. These mines will be nice though. But I also don't want to spend the gold, so I think we'll just put it right here. And we'll take the +5. And we'll get that very soon in the capital. We have enough to get another missionary. No, we don't. At least not in that city. We'll convert those. We should convert these relatively soon. He should be over here, right? Yes. Alright, he's ours. So where can we settle here? Minus 20, dang it. But we can settle down here without suffering from loyalty. And if we get cities over here, like maybe we could pull it off. So we definitely want to come see what's right here. Too bad we can't go be next to Mount Vesuvius, but we wouldn't hold it. Minus 20 is just too rough to deal with. But hey, getting next to truffles, we get some next to some fresh water down here. Oh yeah, this is big time. Thank you, Washington, America, for that free settler. Alright, so we've converted Vatican City. Now let's come scout out a bit here. Go next turn.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
Now, we can start using our gold to boost everything a lot more. Troops would be nice, but honestly getting builders in and getting these mines would be nice. We're probably going to want to grab Liang soon. Let's get Barons working. Machu Picchu, very nice.
Divide and rule.
Autocracy helps us build wonders better and gives us a lot of really good yields. Classical Republic helps us get, I guess, great merchants faster. That's about it. Let's take Autocracy. We do get the extra economic slot anyways. And that extra production towards wonders is pretty solid. So what are the... If we settled right here, we would grab this truffles and this truffles. Oh, there's tea too. Oh, we're not going to get that. Now that's minus 15 though. That's a big difference than minus 3, which is a problem. If we settle over here, we're near the coast. If we settle right in place, we can get these horses. We still get these fish. Don't get whales though. I'm surprised we didn't have any diamonds where we were. It's kind of frustrating. Let's come see. Yeah, they're... Ooh, wow. That's a nice coastal city. We get these truffles. We don't get the horses, but we do get a lot of... we get 3 fish tiles. Might settle right there. We'll scout a little bit more with the scout. Let's grab mysticism. And then did we complete... Hang on, so we have 4 more turns. So let's actually keep this in for now. Double experience for recon, yes. Let's take this for now. It's not that beneficial, but... And then for our wild card, gold per trade route, I think is actually the best thing we could do. Charismatic leader, though, is pretty decent, so that we could get our envoys increased. Though we could actually... If we get more trade routes, we'll get more envoys, because we can just trade with the city-states. Because of Alza Minerva, that'll give us envoys. Alright, so they have a religion. We're going to want to go convert them as soon as we can. That's going to be their head city of it. We want to go right to the source. Alright, so based off what we found... This tile's actually not bad. Now we would lose that fish and that fish. We would gain the crabs. And we'd still would eventually get to truffles. Could come all the way over here and then buy up the tea. That's still a minus 15 though. I think we'll just settle right here. Boost sailing. Does quite a bit for us actually. Now, Holy Site doesn't actually do very much here with our current bonus. We can get a +1 right there. The Saguba, though, can give us some nice bonuses. Honestly, the Monument is what we should focus on. We have 276 gold. Let's buy a builder. This city needs some serious improvements and maybe some gold invested into it to work better tiles. Because it's pretty bad. But we need to build up the capital more than anything, so So they are spreading their religion. But I'm sure we have better faith. Income. If we can go eliminate their city that has the holy site, we should definitely get a golden age after this. This city actually might be the best first one to convert. It's debatable though. They have a holy site here. They are probably, that's a campus, okay. Yeah, so let's get all of our missionaries right up here next to their capital. We only have 3 populations, so it shouldn't be too hard to convert. We've completed the Saguba, so now we can use our faith to buy a market, though it's going to take a little bit of time to get that much faith back. So let's work on the... Need to buy a granary. Let's work on the shrine, and then we'll buy a granary and the market. Let's start doing some more improvements there in the capital. Let's bring this scout up to continue scouting. Speaking of, where's our other scout? Right here. She's like lost.
The ascent to the highest story is by
Beautiful.
stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
You know, I saw a post today on one of the Civ forums I follow about how people are...
I'm also
You can't
interested.
build wonders on Deity, and to be fair, it is a lot harder. But I feel like you just kind of have to pick and choose. If you play on lower difficulties, which I have done, and it's fun sometimes, you get to build all the wonders, but you just can't do that on the harder difficulties. You just have to build what is better for you. And these mines are actually going to be phenomenal for us. So we're going to improve where we're at. We're going to come there and then go improve that other iron mine as well. And let's build the Saguba. We want it to be next to the holy site. Oh, actually, we just wasted a build charge if we put it here, but that is the best place to put it. We're going to get the 5 gold. It's going to be next to the holy site and a river. So, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Wasted a build charge, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We need to save up some gold so we can get that granary in this city. We need one in this city. We need lots and lots of gold. We just need more gold. That's all. Now, let's grab masonry, I think, and then we might want to go back and grab sailing and archery.
Mysticism
next to
is the
them.
mistake of it.
The great scientist points is tempting, but not that tempting. We do want to get rid of the wonders card, since we aren't going to be building the wonder. If anything, we want... That's the wrong... I have hit the wrong button like 8 times. We want this out. We want this up here. And I think we're going to want to put charismatic leader in. Yes, I think that's what we want. This is tempting. I think these are the best ones we can have for now. And let's grab military traditions simply so that, well, no, let's grab gains and recreation. If we could get the Colosseum in, that'd be sweet. What? Oh, come on, Norway. What are you doing with a longship on Crater Lake? I guess actually he's got a canal from Crater Lake to here. They're right next to the volcano. No wonder their population's low because they've been hit. Great yields, though. Phenomenal yields. I wonder if they have another, like a canal coming out of there. I guess they couldn't have one yet, but eventually. Now, we could also go to someone like America. I think we want to try and be friends with America. A cultural alliance with them would be nice. We'll make sure we hold on to that city. Let's talk about trade. It's not a very good deal. That's a much better deal. 7 gold per turn. We're going to take that. So we can use that just to get more builders in the long run and improve more of our luxury resources. Speaking of, we can now get the granary here.
When wasteful war shall...
So he's got the 1 charge. Boom. So we're gonna generate we're aligned. We're gonna generate plenty of grievances with that, which is fine. Because if a couple more spreads, and we should convert their city, and with that, we should be able to convert the rest of them, and their religion is no more an issue, unless they build a holy site here, which we're not gonna be able to do yet. Let's grab sailing. We're up to 54 gold per turn now, which is really nice. Now we can also get industries down. So we're going to want, our next goal to probably actually go towards builders. So we can improve this, we can put an industry here. And gypsum, let's take a look at what Corporations and Monopolies. Gypsum, 30% production towards buildings. That is awfully nice. Let's get a builder as soon as we can. Ooh, we don't get the wine in our capital anymore. That's unfortunate. I don't think our capital is going to have a single industry. There's no luxury resources in the capital. If we had built right here, we would have been able to get the wine. We lost a trade route. Oh my goodness, they literally just settled there. What are you doing, Vatican City? Obviously not your job. Plus 200 greed. Yes, greedy. Go next turn. Also, let's use our faith.
Vessels large may venture more.
Oh yikes, that's scary. Let's use our faith in the capital first and grab the market. And then we'll do it again in Gene when we can. Until then, Government Plaza, very tempting. Though it would be a great place to actually get an entertainment complex here to get the Coliseum and instead grab a government. Actually, we could grab the Government Plaza right here. That would boost its loyalty per turn. Though it's kind of a painful place to do it, though. Risky too. If we ever lose that city, that's gone. Builders would be nice. Honestly, a trade route is probably the best thing we can do. Because then we can use... No, we just need more trade routes. And we still want to save up our gold to buy the builders. What's cheaper? A trader. Let's actually buy the trader. And produce... the Ep1 is not terrible. In 11 turns, though, we can grab... Start getting the entertainment complex, getting an arena, and then building the Coliseum. Which would be a really nice wonder to have. Let's start working on a water mill, and let's purchase the trade route. Especially because we just lost that other one. So stupid. If swordsmen all over here, how did that thing even spawn? Beautiful, so we've converted their capital city to greed. However, it will fall, so we need to convert cities near it. Let's convert Bergen. We need to get a lot of faith in the meantime, so that we can pump out settlers in the next era, which, how long till the next era? 16 to 36, that's a while. We now can get another trade route. Vatican City would be nice, however, we don't get, it doesn't really help us that much. Now, a road here is pretty sweet, except it's a little scarier. 18 gold per turn, though, let's take that. We want a road coming down this way anyways. We've now converted greed. Oh, they already converted that back? How did they do that? Thank you for the free gold. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get... He's not happy with us. We've been denounced by like all of them. We will have to watch out for like a potential war, but I don't think they will do that. Envoys. Okay, let's grab Muscat. It's going to help our amenities. And we could also grab Bandar Brunei, which will give us trade route bonuses. And we wanted to get that builder next so we can improve this and get an industry. Which we can do in next turn. We're getting so much gold per turn now, it is beautiful. And
I
it's
shot
only
an
gonna get
arrow
better.
into the air.
Let's buy said builder. There, and then let's work on ironworking. No, let's grab horseback riding so we can go towards construction. Free military unit. Let's bring them up here so that we could theoretically make sure we protect a road. I know we could get another missionary, but we probably are just going to hold off on the missionaries until they're a bit more beneficial. I don't know how they converted that so fast. They must have had missionaries just chilling. Ooh, that source of wine would be really nice. We'd have to get a city. Literally, we're not going to have any cities based off how we've pinned it in range. We'd have to settle right here. Which isn't great. Honestly, this would be a great city to conquer. You have tea and wine. I'd like to spend gold on this city as well. I don't want it too neglected. Could be a phenomenal city, but we'd have to invest in some coastal techs. Go next turn. We do need a government plaza built though, as soon as possible. So we can now get our industry. Let's do that. I think we just go ahead and let's grab the market while we're looking at this. And another trade route I think is worth purchasing. And yeah, a builder over here would be nice. The granary would be probably even better. We need more housing to build another district. We can get another trade route though, which we probably will just do next turn. In the meantime, I guess we'll work on... Could work on a settler. We could actually work on the watermill. It's expensive, relatively speaking. Let's go ahead and purchase the trade route. Let's purchase it for Timbuktu. Actually, let's purchase it here. See what we can do with that. Now, with this other trade route, we could trade for production and stuff, but I think gold is much more valuable. Let's get this road going. Let's put the industry down. It's gonna help us build these buildings faster. And then let's get the last improvement over here to the incense. We can also trade away. No, we want to hold on to it. We already traded away one copy of gypsum. There's actually a huge benefit of going towards a harbor over here. We would like to get exploring to find whatever other continent is near us. There's also a really good reason to start building walls. Let's actually queue that up. Beautiful. Let's get the government plaza. No, we want to build the entertainment complex here. This can't get the government plaza yet. This could get the government plaza. Right there. I mean, we do want to hold on to the city. And that would prevent any real loyalty issues here. The real issue is potential war with America, though their armies aren't very big. We'll put that in front of walls. Having completed the watermill. Wow. If you're left alone as the Mali, it gets to the point where you're essentially unstoppable. We could actually build a pasture and boost horsemanship and start working on celestial navigation. To do that, though, we could now, purchase a builder. We could do that next turn. And in the meantime, we could just work on the monument. Valletta will give us an envoy there. And we now become Susan with them. I guess a trader always gives us an envoy, huh? Because we have the Isles of Minerva. This city must have been converted. Oh yeah, and they're spreading it to their own city for some reason. Alright, so we met another city-state. Let's just put these guys on automatic exploration for now. We're only 1 or 2 cities behind, but we'll catch up quite soon. We want to keep stocking up our faith. We're about to get our +10 holy side up, which is exciting, not gonna lie. They already have crossbows, wow. We have gold that we can spend. Let's snag that builder. And let's make a pasture, which will then complete
people who cannot find time for
the
recreation.
attack we were just working on. Let's now work on an entertainment complex. We want to put the Colosseum next to it. 2 culture, loyalty return, and amenities to each city center within 6 tiles. We don't mind building it in a desert, but we need the Colosseum to be next to it. So we put it here. The entertainment complex. 6 tiles. Actually, we could put it right here, and the entertainment complex right here, or the Colosseum right here. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would be fine. Now we can use our production towards district, which is much more meaningful. How many turns so we can start getting lots of settlers? 7 turns, so we definitely want to save up our faith right now. We are now getting a lot more per turn. It's probably worth buying the shrine here next turn and the granary. Let's grab the Saguba. This is a +3, which is probably the best we'll get, so we'll put it there. We lose the mine, but we'll have plenty of other mine locations. Let's grab defensive tactics. I think let's take a look. Actually, let's grab military tradition. Improve the incense. We'll improve these incense as well, and probably have this city have the industry. I think you have to actually. Let's go next turn. Mega colossal eruption. Beautiful yields. Automatic exploration there. Continue to save up our faith. Build the pasture, complete horsemanship. And we can take a look at this and either go towards construction, so we could get lumber mills, which is nice. Apprenticeships, we need that. That +1 production to our mines is going to be nice. Yeah, we're going to refuse that demand. Thank you. Come again. Thanks for playing.
Bravery is being the only one.
All right, this one doesn't really help us that much, but nothing else is better. Like, we're not really building units. I guess we could, but production towards builders would be nice, I guess. Not really. We're not really building builders, just getting buildings. Purchasing tiles cheaper would be nice. Production towards wonders will be very nice in just a few turns. I think we keep the cards we have in, actually. We are going to start getting a wonder soon, in about 6-ish turns. Let's spend some gold here in this city to get the shrine to improve our faith. And we also kind of want to boost this city. A granary would be pretty sweet. as would here in it would be there great in Timbuktu as well. 2 build charges left. Let's go get mines here. Definitely gonna refuse your demands. Thank you. Beautiful. That improves us to get 132 gold per turn on turn 83. Phenomenal. Yeah, you know, also, I have a question for all of you viewers. Let me know what you think about game speed. I pretty much always play standard, but to play online, it's pretty much always either online speed or quick, unless I'm playing with just friends. So let me know what you guys tend to play and which speed you like the most. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say and think about it. We want to spend our gold on the granary here, and potentially a monument. A builder is also quite tempting, mostly to improve these. Let's do the granary first. Just make sure that wasn't the Colosseum. Let's take our great merchant. We gain 100 faith and a free copy of those. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to recruit them and then just save them to create a corporation. Let's just go ahead and send them to where they're going to be already. And then let's, build this and turn it into a mine. And then let's spend the gold on a builder. Not yet. One more turn. Either that or this is going to be, full. Actually, let's buy the granary here first. Okay, see, that's close. Faster this builds, we can get walls up in the city, which we're going to need. You can feel it. Let's see, we completed the watermill. Let's grab the monument. Our science is pretty low, so getting a campus up isn't a terrible idea. 17 per turn is pretty bad. Just a few turns though, 2 turns, we'll start cranking out settlers. Drought, but it's not on us, so we're fine. Should come one down further so that we can see that whole length. Now we have 226 gold. Not enough. Could get a builder here. Not yet, actually. Go to sleep because we can't make the corporation. Not yet. Let's see, when is that? I think that's when we can do banking. No, it's with economics. We're definitely going to want to grab that. Almost beeline it, potentially. Golden Age in the medieval era. Yeah, they don't like us. They're
All
not
the
happy.
world's a stage.
Okay, with that, what we want to start going towards culturally is theology. That card is going to be just stunning. And then a theocracy will be really, really nice because we'll get cheaper bonuses. We can get another trade route, so we're going to do that. We're going to do it here in Kurna. Actually, no, we get huge bonuses from trading from desert cities. Let's do that. Let's buy the trade route here. Let's make our dedication. Oh, yeah, this is monumentality. +2 movement for all builders. May purchase civilian units with faith. And they're 30% cheaper, so we're definitely going to take that. So that we can just start producing settlers. And we can get ancient walls. We don't need to build ancient walls here. We're going to do it. We're going to buy it just so the city's protected. And then for the rest of the time, we're going to buy settlers with faith. Which we have to wait a turn, but... Let's get this first city right all the way up here. Let's move next turn. Uh, 100% more grievances. Let's vote for ourselves for 50% fewer. Let's vote city center. Teddy Roosevelt gets more, that's funny, and 100% towards city center buildings. Perfect. Let's use our gold to buy a builder here. And we'll then move our settler up this direction, that direction, there you go. And let's purchase the next settler, who we will send. Here is good. You know, maybe we do want to put 2 cities right here. Well, I don't think so. We already lost the access to wine. So this next settler, we'll send right here. We need the arena. 480 gold. We'll have that in just a couple turns. What would you give us for, let's say, 40 diplomatic favor? Okay, okay. Okay. And we are, let's see, about another 250. How much does Norway have? Not even close to enough, so we'll just wait. And let's finish the monument. And then let's trade with Muscat, which is going to give us 17 gold per turn. I think this is the right move, by the way, to move our settler, taking almost 3 turns to settle our first city, but it's paid off. Now, it wouldn't have if we had had AI super close to us or an aggressive neighbor, right? But it paid off. Having completed the monument, we still need 1 more turn before we can buy. Now, there is potentially a reason to build like right here and then like up here. But actually down here on the coast is pretty swell as well. If we build up there, we could build another one like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. However, let's get this first city. There. Oh wait, no, this guy was coming up here. What am I doing? You know what? No, let's just send that guy there. And then let's purchase the settler. This one's going here. This one's going... Holy moly. He better not settle that. That's going to be all-out war. That's why he stopped. Okay, we've got all turned around here. Dang it. He's going to settle that. He totally is. He has 750 combat strength, but most of that's going to be ships. If we, let's see, who's got a big military? Pretty much all of these city-states. Muscat, we could levy their military for 300 and get a bunch of warriors. That's probably what we'll do. However, first we want to buy the arena, which will be next turn. So let's put a turn into, well, I guess troops. So maybe an archer. Or a builder. We get a huge bonus towards working on buildings in this city because of the gypsum, but let's grab a builder. It's 10 turns. That's a long time. Let's get walls in just because we can. Let's come improve this. Alright, the good news is that's going to flip in 5 turns.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously.
Let's definitely throw that in. Yes. Now, the only real annoying thing is that the city's location is pretty... It's not as good as this location. And it ruins this. So we need to go take this out and raise it. That's pretty much what it is. If we let it flip, we can attack a free city rather than Norway. First, let's buy the arena. Oh, I'd love to work on the temple. Someone built the Colosseum, didn't they? Did not notice that. Don't see it on our continent, so I had to have been on a different continent. There is an entertainment complex. It's not next to it. Same thing here. So we don't get the Colosseum, but we do get the entertainment complex, which is still good. However, that means we need to wait 2 turns before we get Muscat on our side, since we spent the gold on the arena. And in the meantime, let's actually work on the temple. That's much more beneficial. And let's work on something to get us towards theocracy, which is going to be record a history. Though we probably want to get swordsmen after we grab apprenticeship. Hunza isn't that big of a benefit, but Kumasi would be. We get a trade route going there and we'll be in good shape. Let's keep him where he's at. Let's bring this guy up here. And then, yeah, we pretty much just need to levy their military. And we'll take them in just a couple turns. Now, we can't settle this because of the way it is now.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice.
That's just a phenomenal tech for us. Let's grab ironworking. Let's bring this guy down so we can upgrade him. Now, since we can't settle these cities, you know what? Let's actually come this way. Let's not upgrade this warrior. That's a -10. We're gonna have to use a governor here. Let's send the first guy there, and this one up here. And we need a little bit more gold to levy. Looks like we need, yeah, 300 still. Though Bandar Brunei wouldn't be bad, and that's 325 actually. So it's because they have a ship. Bandar Brunei, Muscat. These are all kind of a little bit closer. It's kind of debatable, I guess. We didn't get a. That's not my mistake. We should have got a settler that turn. Though we have to kind of take a break regardless now. Still want to settle this, but we're gonna have to settle those pretty much last because of Norway. All right, we need to save up our gold, but this city's it's so atrocious. Its production. So we're gonna have to put a lot of gold into this city. Because of that, let's build walls, and we'll just after we levy the military of one of these cities. I'm actually starting to think Bandar Brunei. Muscat, let's see. These guys are none of them are upgraded, it looks like, so let's go next turn. Improve the copper, and let's turn this into a plantation. We're gonna get a governor plaza. Let's work on. Can you purchase these tiles? No, or these buildings, I mean. Let's grab the audience chamber, and then let's put an envoy there, and then we can grab another settler. No, we have to wait 1 turn. We can go ahead and levy for 325, or these guys for 300. Save a little bit of money. With that, we're gonna want. Oh, we probably want to update here. I'll just construct the Gilded Vault building. Yeah, let's take that. We're not actually using Magnus for his ability anymore, since we're not building any more settlers, so we'll just move him to one of these cities that's struggling with loyalty. But if we get these 2 cities and we claim this region, and we can hopefully avoid the war with Norway, since this is going to flip. It said 5 turns forever ago. Maybe we can't avoid the war, but... Ooh, I realize this episode's getting pretty long, huh? Let's probably do 1 or 2 more episodes. Turns. I'm having too much fun with the Molly. Making fat stacks. Let's see if this went down. 4 turns. Okay, so it is slowly flipping. Continue to bring these builders up to the north. Not builders, warriors. With these 5 warriors, we should just take that city just fine. Speaking of that, let's grab the settler. I know we can get builders with faith as well, which is tempting, but in fact, that's actually, we could do that right now and get 1 builder here. We should improve these and get us our industry. Let's do that. And then we can spend our gold. Actually, nothing to build with gold here. Not yet, anyways. Capital, we're building the temple on our own. Let's queue up the temple here, and then we're going to want to grab a district. And we want to get towards banking after ironworking, which is always, and our unique unit. Let's see, you can use our gold to purchase, I guess if we wait 1 more turn, we can purchase the temple. Oh, and we have archers down here. That's nice. Merely passing by.
Everything has its limit.
So we don't want war with them. It's 3 turns away, and they'll be our city. Hopefully, if they attack it and do enough damage, we might have to snipe it from them. Oh, come on. These are getting settled. This is not getting settled. We can now get an industry. We'll just put it right there. And let's see, where is banking? It's right here. So if we go out for stirrups, we have to get education as well, which actually is fine because we can get the University of Sancor. Though we probably would have to put a campus down, I think. Okay. We can use our gold to buy the temple here. And then we can use our faith to purchase the market. But our faith for settlers is pretty great. We're going to want 2 more settlers right here. Because we're going to raise this city to the ground. Let's buy the temple. Do 1 more turn, because otherwise I'll forget the plan here. We're going to accept that deal since we have multiple.
I've lived through some terrible things in my life.
Yes, I think we still have the right cards in. Industry, it's going to boost that city pretty significantly. And then we want to probably move this builder to improve the wheat here in the capital, giving it more housing. And with that gold, actually let's buy the market, and then we'll use the gold to buy the trade route. And let's grab, what moves us this way is defensive tactics. Let's make sure they're still falling. They are. 2 turns. We get another. The bishop would make our religion spreading a lot faster up here. Should be pretty nice. We get this city. We'd like to convert this as well. In fact, all of America is pretty much free to convert, but we're not going to convert probably till the next era, once we get all of our cities out and have the faith generation we would like. Oh, a harbor would be nice. We never did finish that tech, though. A campus isn't even a bad idea. but a holy site's probably best. We can get a +4 or even a +5 right here. That's great. And let's appoint... what's really nice is getting the purchase districts with faith. Yeah, let's appoint Moksha. And let's put him in... I'm going to keep Magnus here until we have all the settlers out. So let's put him in Timbuktu. And I think that's where we're going to end this episode. We made a lot of progress. I mean, 95 turns, so that's quite a bit. We're finally getting our cities down. We're about to have a lot more cities all get placed almost immediately. It's probably the best way, I think, to play the Mali if you have the right start, is wait for monumentality and then do a late push. Making a significant amount of cities all at once. So, and then, yeah, we're going to have to conquer this city, but if we let it flip, it'll be a free city, which would be great. So, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a really fun episode. I'm really excited to see just how much gold we can make per turn with these with this new game mode with the Mali. So let me know what you think, and thank you all for your support. 100 subscribers is just huge. Never even thought it would grow this much. So thanks you all, and see you in the next episode.